Most people don't realize how quietly the need for approval can take over their life. Shaolin masters would call it a hidden addiction, because once you depend on the praise of others, you hand them the keys to your freedom. Let's walk through this together as a single story, not a list. Listen carefully and notice if any part of it feels uncomfortably familiar. Imagine a young disciple in the Shaolin Temple. At first, his every movement is clumsy. When he finally performs a sequence well, the crowd of fellow students claps and cheers. For a moment, the sound of that applause warms him more than the morning sun. But over the weeks, he starts watching not the master's eyes, but the faces of the crowd. Without noticing, he begins to train for their cheers, not for the art itself. Shaolin wisdom warns, when the heart bends toward applause, the spirit bows to strangers. The addiction is subtle. Praise feels harmless, even encouraging. Yet slowly, the disciple's purpose changes. He no longer trains to grow. He trains to be admired. Modern psychology names the same trap: validation dependence. Each compliment releases a quick burst of dopamine, a chemical reward that fades fast and demands the next hit. The brain learns to crave approval the way it craves sugar. You start adjusting your words, your choices, even your silence, so that others will nod. If you enjoy exploring ideas like this, from Shaolin wisdom to deep psychology, subscribe to Mind Spark Show so you won't miss the next journey. The danger isn't only that you seek praise, it's that your sense of self begins to live outside you. Like the disciple, you hand strangers the power to decide whether you are enough. Shaolin masters call this losing the root. They remind their students, the root of the bamboo is hidden underground. Storms cannot pull it out because it does not grow toward the noise of the wind. To break this hidden addiction, the monks practice what they call the discipline of quiet merit. They train long hours when no one is watching. Their best work often happens at dawn, in an empty courtyard where no applause can reach. By choosing effort without audience, they strengthen the root of their own worth. Modern research echoes this. Psychologists find that intrinsic motivation, doing something for the value it has inside you, builds lasting confidence and protects mental health. External praise may motivate for a day. Internal purpose fuels a lifetime. But stepping off the stage of constant validation is not easy. The mind fears invisibility. It whispers, if no one sees me, do I still matter? Shaolin teaching answers, the mountain does not ask to be seen, yet it shapes the clouds. Your worth does not depend on who notices. How can you begin to taste that freedom? Spend a little time each day in what the monks call silent work. A task you do purely for its own sake, writing, moving, cleaning, breathing, without telling anyone, without posting a photo, without even the hope of a thank you. At first it may feel empty. Then, quietly, a different satisfaction arrives. The joy of doing something that is valuable because you value it. As you practice, you will still hear the world's applause and criticism, but it will no longer own you. Like the bamboo rooted deep in the earth, you will bend with the wind, yet stay unshaken. Shaolin wisdom invites you to try this discipline. For the next 7 days, choose one action every day that no one will know about, something kind, creative, or simply difficult, and keep it secret. Notice how it changes the way you see yourself. Now I'd love to hear from you. When was the last time you did something meaningful with no one watching, no one praising. Share your experience in the comments. I'll pin the most insightful response so that together we can learn what freedom from validation truly feels like.